Pete Blackburn, the Boston Bruins finished with the best regular season record in terms of wins and points in NHL history. The best record since, 2019 when the Tampa Bay Lightning lost in a first-round sweep at the hands of the Columbus Blue Jackets. And so as they square off against the Florida Panthers in the first round this year, is there any path for the Panthers to advance to round 2 and complete another monumental upset?
I mean, there is. I don't want to disrespect the Panthers because I think we saw in the second half that the Panthers are a good goaltender away from being a pretty respectable team, but a lot of things need to go wrong for the Bruins to lose this series, and I just don't see it happening. This team has been great wire to wire in the regular season, and obviously it's a hard reset here, but you look at what the Panthers gave up during the regular season. They gave up the most high danger chances of any playoff team that actually made it through. So if they don't get unbelievable goaltending or great goaltending from Alex Lyon and they continue to bleed those high danger chances, the Bruins are just going to keep the pedal to the floor, and I just don't see any way that this series goes longer than 5 games.
Yeah, I'm with you, and it kind of felt like the clock struck midnight for Alex Lyon when they lost to the Toronto Maple Leafs the other night, heading into the playoffs. It was just one of those games where he had done just about everything right, and then you give up an overtime goal to John Tavares, and it's like, he is human. And so the goaltending part is one thing. The defense makeup of the Florida Panthers is another. You talked about the high danger chances, and I just look on paper at that Panthers D-corps going up against that vaunted Boston Bruins D-corps. It's not just Charlie McAvoy and Hampus Lindholm, it's also the addition of someone like Dmitry Orlov. Then you take a look up front, you see, the Panthers have some legitimate high-end skill. Matthew Tkachuk is going to get Hart Trophy votes this season, but lines 1 through 4, I don't think there's a deeper team in the NHL than the Bruins.
Yeah, I agree. And then you look at also the fact that the Bruins power play, which was slumping in the second half, started to put it together in the last few games of the season. And they're going up against a Panthers PK that's been pretty terrible this year. So, even if they do limit the damage at 5-on-5, there's a good opportunity that Boston's power play is going to make a big difference and sort of expedite this series.
I agree. Speaking of expedite, I'm going to say the Boston Bruins in 5 games, and I'm going to say the Florida Panthers start 2 different goalies in this series by game 3. What say you?
I'm going to say that that's a pretty good prediction. I'm saying Bruins in 5 as well. I wouldn't be surprised if it was a sweep, but I'll be respectable and give a little bit of flowers to Florida. They had a solid finish to the season.
Yeah, they really got it together. 9 points back of a playoff spot on Christmas. They end up in the first round of the Stanley Cup playoffs. We'll see how long their stay is. The puck drops on Monday night on Bally Sports Plug.